This is Captain Emmanuel Masongo of the Salvation Army.
And I'm Captain Jennifer Masongo.
I'm Christina Angeles, Women's Auxiliary President.
We're here for the 8th annual Big Day of Giving put on by the SAC Regional Community Foundation. If you'd like to donate, please go to bigdaysac.org. We'll be taking donations through midnight tonight.
And we're so glad that you joined us. If you would like to follow us on Facebook, just like and follow the Salvation Army of Northern California page. Today we're going to have, there's 6 different segments of different things that are going on around Sacramento with the Salvation Army. And this is our 5th of 6. We started already this morning at 6, and we're going all the way till 6:30 this evening.
The Army has its biggest goal ever this year. They hope to raise $250,000, and as of right now, they've raised $159,000.
Woo! Thank you.
And our segment sponsor is Nancy and Hank Fisher Family Fund.
Well, today we're broadcasting at this hour from the Salvation Army off the Alhambra campus. As you can see behind me, we have a lot of activities with kids from our preschool program.
And here at the Alhambra campus of the Salvation Army, we have many different programs from that run throughout the rest of the year. The first one being that we have youth basketball programs, which have about 140 kids per season. And then we have up to 72 kids for our after-school program, up to 60 kids for our preschool program. We have youth music and art programs. We have a lot going on. And as you can see behind us, we have all these children here. We have a preschool that is still running for those who are essential workers. We are here to celebrate and to thank our donors that give to the Salvation Army.
During this difficult time, the Salvation Army continues to be hard at work. We have given up to date over 10,000 food boxes. That represents over 42,000 individuals. To give you a comparison, our increase has been about 1,100% compared to the same period of time last year. So there's a lot of need out there, and we thank all of our volunteers and staff that are working hard to make a difference.
We have a video that we'd like to show you of when the Sacramento Police Department was here serving in our after-school program. So please see what we're up to.
At the Salvation Army's Alhambra campus, right in the heart of the Oak Park neighborhood, these officers are making it their mission to have fun with kids.
And they're always shocked to know that we're normal people and not just, here to arrest somebody.
It's part of a new wave of policing happening in Sacramento.
It's not all about getting guns and drugs and gangsters off the street. It's about bettering our reputation and our relationship with people and being able to stop crime that way and kind of prevent crime that way.
We've had some pretty significant events over the last couple of years that have brought a lot of distrust in the community. So our position is to help rebuild that trust.
Officers are making a new effort to better connect with the community, starting with some of its youngest members.
A lot of times what these young kids know is based off of what people tell them and what they see in the media, be it on the news or on their phones or the computer or whatever. And so this kind of gives us an opportunity to dispel those rumors, especially in this area.
Officers say it takes some kids a little while longer to warm up.
My favorite part is seeing the ones that are apprehensive initially, and then second, third, fourth visit, they're running up, giving hugs, they're excited to see us the next time. That's the best part.
Twice a month, officers hang out with children enrolled in the Salvation Army's after-school program. But it's not just about having fun. They get into the tough issues: bullying, drugs, even gangs and gun violence.
So we're very candid with them. We tell them what's going on and what we expect out of them. And then they're allowed to ask us anything they want. And we've had some hard questions and we've answered them.
Building real relationships, officers hope will one day inspire these children to give back.
Maybe 10 or 15 years down the line, the kids that are behind us right now will say, cops spent a couple of weeks with us, and that's the reason why I want to become a police officer.
It's a great opportunity for us to get out and reach out to the kids because they're our future, right? They're the next generation.
If you're just joining us, this is Captain Emmanuel Masongo of the Salvation Army.
And I'm Captain Jennifer Masongo.
I'm Christina Angeles, Women's Auxiliary President.
And if you just saw from the video, you saw that the Sacramento Police Department comes over and helps us with our after-school program. They come over twice a month, And they are a great partnership. When they first came, I wasn't quite sure how it was going to work out or how the kids would be receiving them, but it's been a beautiful partnership. So if we can say thank you to our police, we just want to say thank you for your service. Thank you for helping us make an impact and give hope to these children. If you see, we looked back at the tweet the Sacramento Police Department gave, and they said, we are missing hanging out with these kids from the Sal Army SACTO after school program. The Sacramento Police Department outreach team hosted a VIP academy for these students last week, and they loved it. Remember to keep busy, keep active, and keep positive, Sacramento. We just want to say thank you so much to our police department.
As you can see, as the Salvation Army, we cannot do everything we do by ourselves. We rely on a lot of partnerships, such as the police department, as well as our advisory board members, our auxiliary board members. Today, we're going to hear a testimony from Christina.
The Salvation Army has so many great programs, including the ones behind us with all of the children. They make such a big impact on local families and children, and it's why the Women's Auxiliary and I support it. There was a time in my life when I was being able to be a volunteer to give back to the community. I picked the Salvation Army Women's Auxiliary because it was in this very building where my daughter went to daycare, and they subsidized the daycare for me. That, in turn, made it affordable for me to get a full-time job when I was a teenage mother. I've been happy to say, too, that I've been able to be the past chair of the Women's Auxiliary Annual Fundraiser, where I was able to help them raise the needed funds for all the programs that they had. So I ask you, possibly have you or someone that you know been helped sometime during their life by the Army? So please help us raise those funds today to give somebody a hands up and to someone that needs it right now by going to bigdaysac.org. And again, their big goal is $250,000. And as of right now, it's $160,000.
Again, if you would like to join us and follow us on Facebook, we're at the Salvation Army of Northern California. Like and follow and share us.
Well, we're going to be broadcasting our next segment at 6 p.m. At our Family Services office. We'll be joined by Lieutenant Larry Carmichael, Freddie Silvera, and Jenny Barkas. So join us again at 6 o'clock p.m.
And our segment sponsor is Nancy and Hank Fisher Family Fund. And then we do have some notable donors as well. We have Michael Kimmel, Diane Mazzell, Jeannie Reeves, and Larry Booth.
Well, we're going to go over some questions with Jenny Barkas, who's our Donor Relations Director. Hi, Jenny.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
So I also am a part of the Echelon in Sacramento, not only on the national level, but also at the local level. So we actually support the kids programs here at the Alhambra campus. So we're actually in the exact room right now that we are going to be redoing for the teen center. So stay tuned for that. It's coming soon. However, I have some great questions for you guys. So how will the money be spent that is being raised today?
I always like to say that all the money stays here in Sacramento, stays local, so you never have to worry about that. Secondly, it's going to help us do a lot of good. I mentioned offering emergency food boxes to families in need, utility assistance, rental assistance, and some of the programs that Captain Jennifer shared earlier, providing affordable after-school programs, preschool, basketball programs. So a lot of great good can come out of these donations.
Okay, so the biggest question that I've seen today pop up is how can people help?
People can help in two main ways. The first one is by giving, obviously by going to bigdaysac.org, bigdaysac.org. People can give financially all the way through midnight. People can actually also volunteer. They can sign up to be volunteers, and they can go to that website for volunteers.
So volunteer.usawest.org. Also, what are you doing specifically here for people to volunteer at?
Oh, right now, we have a few different things to do. People can help us with our basketball program. Once everything goes back to normal, we're always asking for volunteer basketball coaches. We have many people that have been serving for many years, others that are new. They're just coming out to give back to the community. So that's one of the main ways we could use volunteers.
So again, please go give to bigdaysac.org. It ends at midnight. We can use all the help we can get. If you cannot give financially, please go ahead and just volunteer. You know, your time is worth so much to us. So again, our goal is 250,000. We are almost at that 160,000 mark. We got a little bit ways to go, but we've come so far. So we're in the home run stage. So stay tuned to our next segment coming up at 6 p.m. Family Services with Lieutenant Larry Carmichael, Freddie Silvera, and yours truly.
Thank you, everybody, for being here again. This is Captain Emmanuel Masongo of the Salvation Army.
And Captain Jennifer Masongo.
And Christina Angeles, Women's Auxiliary President.
Thank you.
Thank you.